Okay, we back. There's one. I told myself we'd film two, but now I'm got a little bit of got over the initial resistance. See this katana machete? It's why if we get a special person, which I think they come until Monday, the mysterious wandering trader. If we get a retrain book, that'd be cool. Here we go.
I finally made sense of the duty roster in my brother's precinct. I think I know how to find him, if he's alive.
Well, it's not a main story mission, but still, Emma, like I said, I don't think I've ever done the whole boys in blue thing, so we should check out that Survivor in Need though as well. I'd like to see the zombies' eyes turn green again and pop. But 5 people with a 50 cal up there are saying otherwise.
I'm getting close.
Kim, we need to cure her ass. Survivor in Need, I'm gonna rush out and do before I do this mission. And from there, we're gonna start making some decisions on whether or not I'm gonna start checking out other bases. Everything is gonna be dictated from here on out by the main missions and the speed at which we get them. Mad Normal was fun, but I'm gonna go back to the Bandito for looting. Looting is just going to be kind of a constant thing we're doing. What the hell is that? Is that the workshop or is like something being activated? You hear that? Speaking of that, what's my audio at? Let's go back to headphones. The audio was really weird on my PC today too, so... Oh, I guess it's the sanitizing machine. Maybe. I think the refugee clinic's in here. So this had a big time switch.
Oh, hello.
Less than a minute. We recruited her and she had blood plague and was gonna die in less than a minute.
We're going to make you all better.
That's crazy, yo.
Thanks, son.
So she was the gardener.
Appreciate it.
It's too bad about those traumatic flashbacks. But still, she's not limited. She can become good. We'll take her out and probably train her some too. Oh, here we go.
We have a problem. Remember the folks who moved out of that farmhouse a while back? They just ran into some serious car trouble right outside of Danforth.
Dios mío, that is not a good place to be stranded. Why didn't they call me? Never mind.
Oh, look.
I suppose I know the answer to that.
I guess that's probably the range of the Haven device. No, it definitely just sits there and actually pops.
Could find the part they needed.
Whoa. That's pretty cool.
I do know a good place to search down in Marshall, but
That's pretty
that
freaking
area
cool.
is a little beyond my abilities right now. Thankfully, I still have a friend or two left in this valley who can help out.
Gotta go here first. That one's gonna time out. Alright, I'm glad we got some missions going.
Find me at our usual meetup
We'll
spot outside
we'll knock out those 3 hearts that are in a cluster today as well. I think we'll probably take our new character out to do that so we can see what her hero bonus is. Now that we have a gardener, nothing really changes because we don't have a farm. We're not going to run a Haven device in the new base, but it's definitely going to be something before I legacy I throw on a character as well as the fertilizer mod. Wait, what the hell? There's a guy here. What the hell is he doing here? Is he running back and forth? Watch it be tarmac. I'm starting to think I don't know that I've like actually taken the mechanic missions all the way to the end either. A big theme of these playthroughs I've done while I haven't been streaming is, holy shit, I never even noticed this 2 years later. Like my auntie the prepper. I just never really took the time to either pay attention to them. I think I'm sure I did them all the way because I've put enough time into State of Decay, but we were always just blazing through legacies. Even on the day 99 run, I'm I'm sure we were at like day 50. I probably did the missions like 5 times, but I've been trying to find my son since we got separated. By escaping a refugee camp, I've tracked him this far, but I could really use some help.
Sounds good.
Keep Will alive. Well, easier said than done. Well, he's not in plague territory. He should be all right. The GTA Definitive Edition makes me sad, which seems like the most random segue ever, but it does, because Vice City was a really cool game. I mean, it was Scarface the video game. But it also kind of seems like they've been doing the Godfather Scarface thing for, like, what even is GTA now? Because you had the whole Russian gangster in GTA 4, the one that I never hear anybody talk about.
You in here?
Hardly seems to even exist.
Hold on, I'm just about there.
Nikolai, I think. You had the like West Side Story in GTA 3. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? I mean, I'm stuck. When you're stuck and you're under attack and you can't get the command out, boy, it's frustrating. We get stuck in the map more in this map than any other map. It's the best map they've ever done. I love this map. It's my favorite map. But man. Some scale and some environmental issues getting wedged into the map. It's just, oh, so he was already here. That was Will. That we literally passed his son on our way in. But now he's dead.
I'm so tired of all this.
My baby's dead. I was saving this for when I found him. You should have it. That's just kind of sad. A bag of white chocolate. What happened there, though? He was alive. I don't even see a body. Where's the body at? He just leaves?
There's nothing here that we need.
Well, where's his dead son? I don't understand. Oh, there he is. That still didn't make any sense. He was fucking alive 2 seconds ago. Asked him on the way in. Homie was good. Well, plenty to do. First, let's go seek Emma's brother. We should clear out that infestation while we're down there, and then, hey, we got another main story mission. It seems to me that the missions are queued on a daily basis, much like... Which is a little much, but they're trying to simulate real life, I think. So, it's a long queue, in other words. This, I just need to loot, because it's bugging me every time I pass it that it's not actually looted yet. I've got a map up with the weapon caches so we can check that out. As I say, we won't have like just a focus on looting episode. It's just something that we're gonna start to do more of per episode because we're prepared to finish it. Once we get rid of this last big cluster of hearts, then when the time comes, it's just a matter of getting the legacy done. If that even matters, I guess it's probably just a bigger thing just to see this community. But I am going to finish the legacy
I thought
because...
Trumbull Valley was your territory, not Danforth.
They lived in Trumbull until recently. I'm afraid I'm the reason they left. I just couldn't deliver on my promises to them. I can't let them down again.
The only thing you really deliver in State of Decay 1 is a car. He doesn't die. But I remember it seeming like he died. Because he just disappears. Instead of Decay... Oh my god, see? You just get wedged all the fucking time if you drive a big car in this. This is playing out super similar to my auntie the Prepper. We found some codes. And then we found a vehicle. Ooh. God, it's worth playing State of Decay just because it doesn't inundate you with microtransactions. The content's just there.
Right away.
Good luck, okay?
Well, the police car is here, but he's all the way over there. I needed, like, I'm pretty sure that State of Decay 2 is 8 months after the events of State of Decay 1. Like, they've got it down to a clean date. 8 months he was able to keep that police car going. I guess that's kind of realistic, but I also think the whole Walking Dead thing is really real, is probably the most realistic. Where he can't get into Atlanta. Like major, well, we're not in a major metropolitan area. But he can't get into Atlanta because it's so jammed with cars. Wait, that was his brother.
No.
Oh shit.
No.
Good thing he was just chilling.
I had to put him down. I had to kill my own brother.
Oh, really? Damn.
Ran into some wood nymphs yesterday.
Sometimes killing can be merciful.
Had to put it down with a fire spell. Oh my.
Keep on keeping on.
See you later. Keep on keeping on. That wouldn't help at all. Keep on keeping on. Like, I just had to kill my own brother. Keep on keeping on. Who the fuck says that? Already got a police baton from him. I'm guessing that's the end. So that one only has 2 parts to it.
Locked.
I'm gonna loot this house because it's in the middle of nowhere. I'm just gonna take this opportunity to do it.
At least it's not nothing.
The only thing those items really do for us at this point is parts.
Wonderful.
Here we go. Some trade goods. That's actually probably the most valuable thing I'm gonna find in here. I love how it creeped on us. Lone Wolf playthrough, though, I do anticipate happening. There's the OG Xbox. Wow, the asset on that, the art asset, is really good. I never noticed that before. My original Xbox broke the last time I booted it, and man, it made me sad. I don't know what to do about it, but I want to fix it myself. I want to figure it out, crack it open, and try to do it myself. But I don't know how to solder. I've been getting better
No sign of
and
creepers
better
here.
at
I
doing
don't
the
think we're
work
going to
of
find
cracking
anything
open a
else here.
system and making it happen. And my
That
brother
was
and
the
I
last
built
one.
both my PCs, 3 PCs. My brother's really good at it now and actually does it for a living, but works in the IT department anyway. But I still don't know how to like solder and stuff. I know how to clean it up real good and get new thermals on there and tighten the screws and so on, but not to like trace it and not there and have to buy the stuff. But I'd like to learn for sure, and I want to fix that Xbox with my own hands. Get it to work again and maybe even soft mod it. It's just sort of I don't know when I'll get to it, but I want to get to it someday. Probably the longer I wait, the worse that's gonna get, because that's aging hardware. I'm sure it was the transistors, because the Xbox came out when the whole transistor issue started, when super cheap transistors out of like Malaysia or something were used, and they were faulty over the Japanese transistors or capacitors. So basically, the Xbox is a ticking time bomb, and that's tough because I think most people don't know how to change those transistors out. But I do know it's doable, and I just hope the board's not like fried and done. I guess if it is, it's okay because the Xbox had that memory. It was the first system ever, console, to have an internal drive. That was one time when the snack actually came in handy. I just needed a full stamina bar there to keep going. Probably worth popping a snack and then taking like a monster and see, those just fucking drew there. Saw it happen. That was no AoE. We got no AoE out of that at all. Probably easiest thing to do would be just burn them. Fuck it.
Can't do it.
She went for the plague sample and it somehow turned into, I'm gonna grab this burning, running corpse. Big thing, man. This was a long time coming, but the game always trying to default to the fastest animation depending on the situation. It was a really nice change. Though I think as they made that change, we had sort of cracked the code that it was mostly based upon your position. Like if you went up and to the right, you would almost always get that animation, the fast one. But still, and I kind of wish there was a way to more control it, because it doesn't always. It's pretty good. It rarely fails, but it does sometimes fail in a really like. And when it does fail, it's always in the worst type of situation. Still, if you've played since before that was the way that it was, you're used to it by now, so you can live with it. Even though it's definitely not ideal. It was a lot of work just to do that. Dude, it's the heater. Every time the heater kicks on, my sinuses get all riled up. There must be some dust in there. I gotta clean those filters out tomorrow. That was fun. I still really love striking. I just, man, I wish it was better. I just wish it had its own unique thing. Our house, it was later in the game's life, so they just sort of gave it everything. And it's overwhelmed some things. And it's interesting because they've gone back and fixed things like acrobatics because it just got that increased dodge chance. Well, you use less stamina when you dodge, which is extremely good. But they didn't go through and fix things like scouting. And I feel like in the age of the heavy weapon in Lethal Zone and Nightmare, it's striking and bladed weapons basically fill the same role. And you're better off with striking because lighter weapons, better crowd control, more lethality. Like, yeah, you're gonna get a lot of knockdowns with striking. That's cool, but with a bladed weapon, you're just gonna slice their head off. Let me just hit everything again. What are we heading for? The main mission? No, we're gonna head for grease monkeys. There's no timer on the main mission, as far as I know.
First car we fix up is yours, my friend.
So they're gonna bump up in the priority list, which seems strange, I know, because this whole thing's about doing those main missions. But we're gonna get that main mission done this episode still. I'm gonna collect this plague sample because I'm getting a little bit more worried about our plague sample and chemical stockpile. Which is why, as you can see, we're making more detours for looting. And I'll return to the same thing. Striking, I think, should be a feral killer. It should be a freak killer. So heavy weapons 100% are crowd control, and I still think heavy weapons should have crazy durability similar to a revolver. I mean, just really high durability. But they're great at crowd control. They're super good at knocking down plague hearts. And they easily fulfill what striking does, but better. In almost every case. Bladed weapons are your... they're your zombie killer. You want to take down a horde of zombies and just be standing in the middle of the muck. I need to start up the generator. The sound would roll zombies. All right, let's do it.
Good to see ya.
Close combat. That's your stamina and resource management strategy. Because close combat weapons don't break down. And you can manage your weight exceptionally well by going close combat. So it's the stealth strategy. I think. The most ideal stealth strategy. Plus, you get that faster close combat kill when you sneak kill.
We just gotta keep this up a little longer.
And that leaves us to striking. So what the hell is striking for? I mean, crowd control, so bladed weapons and heavy weapons both do that really well. So we get 20, you get more health, you get reduced cost of doing this, which is probably the least consistent power hit in the world. And the way that something like this used to work, so there was a few different... See that? Look, I was striking, and because it's a fucking tarmac's back,
Start the generator. Somebody watch my back.
there is no way that's supposed to be happening right now.
Can I give you a hand?
Oh, okay. She does come back. Oh, that's kind of cool. I guess that's why I've never seen that before. That's neat.
That's a screamer.
How am I gonna talk to her in the middle of this shit? I think we're gonna have to clear this first, dude.
They're killing me here.
God dang it. I'm just gonna have to burn them.
Loader alert.
If a feral shows up, we're really gonna have problems. See that guy at 3?
Stay away from that crowd.
Hearts on cardio. It's like we're gonna do the Afflicted Warlord run again. Oh! You had an expert that could, if you grab 2 zombies together, you could smash their heads together. It was kind of clunky, but it did work. But it wasn't that good. Low swing, which could do some crowd control and was really fun. But then you had the heavy weapon, which came back from State of Decay 1. It was gone. They brought it back eventually. Welcome back.
Thanks.
I know I've been hard on you, but the truth is, I need you.
Oh shit, you guys suck.
If I promise
She
to treat
survived
you
out in the
better,
middle of
will you forgive me and stick
all
around?
that shit.
Yeah, let's do it.
Start the generator up, Left 4 Dead mission.
Okay, let's start this generator up
See
again.
you
I'm not
later.
gonna lie, we have a truckload of zombies coming in.
Another one?
If anyone out there can hear this,
I mean, wasn't it already? I guess I'll check what on Wallaby as well. Then we'll do the main story mission. And then Blunt. So Blunt, this is, I talk about this, I think every time I record or stream State of Decay, I talk about Blunt Weapon Expert. Because it got me through so many breakdown levels. Because the Feral was so lethal back in the day. Still is, but it could literally just kill you in State of Decay 1. I think that kind of talk about premature. Feels like the horde already went. They must generate generate a lot of sound to read these. I don't know. I wonder how they coded these events to occur. I think it just brings in all the zombies that are around. It doesn't actually spawn like a big group, which would look bad, especially if you saw it happening. Oh, that's not good at all. There's only
Watch out,
one
Juggernaut.
fucking way to deal with that.
Can I get a sniper on the lookout?
why not? I'll do it.
I have to slow down.
I have a problem. The sniper's not shooting the Juggernaut. And he will kill that whole group. I promise you that. See, that was one of those moments. It didn't pick the right thing.
Watch out, Juggernaut.
2? That's a little much.
Keep holding them off.
That's a little fucking much. Well, what even happened there? He got infected. I mean, that's... I don't think Tarmac's dead. There's one person there. I think Tarmac died too. The guy with 3-star cardio is the one who's still around. Well, now they're just gonna ask to be recruited. Maybe that's why. Maybe that one just kept failing. I'm sure I've done that in like a normal zone before though. I mean, shit just got crazy there. There's another jug.
Okay, I did what I could. You're on your own.
So making plans for tomorrow puts a smile on my face.
I just did the most noob strategy of noob strategies and tried to kill a jug with a car. And I'll tell you why I did it. I didn't talk because I was thinking about the whole thing. But we killed that jug last night with a car. He just died. And made me think like, maybe they've changed up how that works. They've not changed up how that works. See, this is the issue. You could fight a jug, sure. If it was just me and him, all right, let's do it. Just knocked him down a stage, so that's cool. Ooh, we got lucky there. You know, cool, just you and me, let's go, homie. But because he always brings in minions, it gets to be super difficult. And don't go in thinking it's going to be anything easy. Like, you need to have your shit ready. That should kill him. If you throw a zombie into a charging juggernaut, State of Decay 3, please. Aww.
I'm starting to feel terrible. Be careful.
Secret's to dodge into him, but... And you gotta be able to dodge the matador, because he's gonna
Pretty beat up.
absolutely gonna keep running at you.
Listen close. I'll tell you what
This might be the one that's the most hurt. I don't know. This group's gonna collapse though, because he's probably gonna die here.
Whole mess of zombies on the move, guys.
I think he might even be sick already.
I remember a little about the day when things got real bad down in New Orleans.
Oh, it's...
The sun was shining and I told myself I was going to eat lunch outside. I never did get to that lunch.
See, that's a really bad time for it to choose the not fast animation. This is just a crazy situation. I mean, that enclave is going to collapse. So what I want to do is, what did they give us? Vehicle delivery? Oh. What did they do for us? Anything? Who was this provided by? Anyone? The music's coming. Is there 3 of them now? Holy shit. What's going on over there? I mean, this is super challenge. 3 of them being meleeed at once.